Hi, I'm Josh Gonzalez, pastor of the 3am Ride Church here in Sydney, and we are on day 4 of the 40 days of prayer. And today's theme is surrendering our desires based on the text Luke 22:42. In this text, we see Jesus at his most difficult moment, when the weight and the reality of what's happening and what's about to happen is on him. And he goes to the Father and he says, if there's any other way that this can happen. But then he says something that is really one of the most important things and lessons for us to know and understand in our walk with the Lord, where he says, not my will, but your will be done. You see, Jesus here is teaching us that in life, sometimes things are going to happen that are going to cause us to want to do something or go a certain route. But at the end of the day, it might not line up with what God's desires or plans are for our life. Even though the Bible does say that God wants to give you the desires of your heart, that's only when our desires match up with his desires. And the reason for that is not because God wants to control us, but the reality is that, I know in my life, there have been many times I've wanted things and wanted to do certain things, but they didn't match up with God's plan for my life. And then later on, I came to realize that those things that I wanted and thought were a good idea at one point turned out not to be. And so the best thing for us, the safest thing to do, if you want to experience the best possible life, is to surrender your desires to God. Bring everything to the Lord. Tell him what you want. Tell him, what gets you excited, but ultimately bring it to him and say, Lord, this is what I want. This is what gets me excited. These are the plans I have, but not my will, Lord. Let your will be done in my life. And if we hand that over, we are going to experience the best possible life that we can. So I want to encourage you to do that today. Bring it to the Lord, surrender your desires to him, and let Jesus take over. May you have a great day, and may God bless you.